guys, Nabila here, and today I'll be sharing with you some of the things that I wish I knew before I gave birth. As you know, I have a daughter. I've been saying her name in a few of the videos, and I actually also made a video for mothers who have to wear their hijab single-handed, and she's in the thumbnail. So that is Zara. She's 10 months old now, and I've been actually thinking about doing this video for quite some time, but I've just been putting it off. I don't know why. So these are just some of my personal things that I encounter after giving birth. It was really meaningful and I really learned a lot. So I hope this video will somehow enlighten new mothers if that's what you're looking for. Because I remember when I was just about to give birth, like a couple of weeks, I was really looking up online, for some vlogs and experiences that I could somehow get a glimpse of early motherhood. So I found some very useful contents, but I feel that it didn't really expose the Asian side of it, because we all know that we face a whole new different set of challenges being an Asian. So yeah, hope this helps. After you give birth, you'll be getting a lot of visitors to your house, and along with that you will be getting so many advices that can be funny sometimes. It can be dangerous too. So I guess as a new mother, when I recently delivered Zara, the struggle that I faced was the overflow of tips and tricks. So for example, Zara was having trouble to sleep at night. So there was this one particular relative that told me to kind of swaddle her up and put her face down. So apparently it worked for her baby, but just a thought of me doing to Zara that was kind of freaky, because I was paranoid that she would be suffocated. So I kind of just nodded off and didn't do it. So it's just all about your instinct. So if you feel like something is not right and you don't want to do it, then you don't have to do it. So I guess you need to really learn how to filter your information and tips and advices, because I think in the Asian culture we have a lot of do's and don'ts, and they can come from your friends and your relatives and family and in-laws, and it could be really pressuring, especially if you're a first-time mom. It's new for you, you are not used to it, you are also learning as you go, and then you have all these advices coming in, and you are really worried if you should do it or if you shouldn't, but at the same time you want it to solve your problem. So what I did was I googled a lot. I know it's not really safe and I know it's not the best thing for you to do, but I kind of get a glimpse of how valid are their tips. You may have the pressure of having to listen to all these advices, but I was quite lucky because my family were understanding, so they will tell me certain things, and they will tell me that if I feel comfortable about it, I should do it. If I don't, then I shouldn't. So I know it's not the same case for every family. You may face the pressure of having to listen to them. So I think it really is up to you, and you're, as a mother, you have to speak up if you don't feel comfortable of doing something for your kid, for your baby. So trust your instinct. They're right most of the time. The amount of gifts that you get after you give birth is quite a lot. So if you are a new mother and you are looking to shop for new things for your baby, I would say just hold your horses. I know it's really exciting for you to buy those cute onesies and the cute mittens and booties and all those hankies and washcloths and everything. It's just so exciting, but wait up, because once you get your gifts, you're gonna get so many things, especially toiletries, shampoos and body washes and lotion and baby oil. You're gonna get so many because they usually come together bundled up in a hamper, and visitors tend to get those things for you. I had so many gifts that I had a steady supply up to when she was 7 months old, and I didn't buy any shampoos for her at all. And you will also be getting a lot of pajamas and dresses if it's a girl. I don't know what you get a lot for boys, but I guess you'll be getting a lot of clothes basically, and mittens and booties. And so if you're looking to shop, just get the necessities and shop at a minimal, really minimal, because trust me, you're gonna get so many things. Breastfeeding is so hard. I guess this is really case to case basis. It differs for everybody. But for me personally, I struggle a lot because I wasn't getting a steady flow, and I wasn't putting her as much as I should as well on my breast for feeding. And I really, really wanted her to be breastfed at least until she's 6 months old because of her immunity and all that. I mean, nothing could beat breast milk, you see. So I really tried hard. I even hired a consultant, a lactation consultant, to come over and kind of assist me with it. But I guess I was a bit too busy to, not too busy, I guess I was a bit too lazy to pump as well, because I was getting a lot of cracked nipples and it really hurts and it's really time consuming as well. So I do regret up to now that I could have tried a little bit harder just so that she get the best. And until now, I do blame myself when she gets sick, because I feel like if she were to be breastfed, she probably would be, healthier, and she might fall sick lesser. But well, it is what it is, and I think there's nothing wrong with feeding formula to your baby as long they are full and they are safe and warm. Don't beat yourself around it. I know it's tough, especially when it's your first time. And I come from a family that do not really breastfeed any of the babies. Even I wasn't, my sisters were not. So it was new. I didn't really have anybody to turn to when I was kind of confused on what's going on or how to tackle my lack of supply. They were not discouraging, but they were kind of like, you know what, it's easier for you to just feed them, just feed her formula. It's so much easier. Why do you struggle so much? So I really pushed. I tried my best, but it was hard, guys. So if you are a mom right now and you breastfeed your kids, and some even do it up to when they are 2 years old, and I'm like, wow, you are quite something. You deserve an award. It's not easy, especially if you're working 9 to 5 and you have to pump and store your milk and make sure that you eat enough and you drink enough to meet this demand. It's quite challenging. You will encounter so many changes with your body that some you will feel that you would struggle to accept, because probably at first you had a really, really firm body, and after delivering a child, you kind of just lost it all. So in my case, I would say that in my case, I think I'm quite happy, because I think it's the genetics that my mom passed down. I didn't really gain much weight when I was pregnant, but after, I think it's because of my own weakness. I just started to love food a bit too much. I started gaining a bit more weight. So I was a lot, I wouldn't say a lot, I was lighter before I was pregnant, and I gained a couple of kilos right now. But I mean, I'm trying to work out, but what I'm trying to say is that you will be facing some changes with your body, like stretch marks, and like stretch marks. I did put a lot of cocoa butter and lotion. I did moisturize a lot, but I still got them. Probably it minimized Probably it would have been worse if I didn't put any. I just kind of have some of it around my belly, which is not that obvious, but it's there. So for those who really take care of their appearances, and they used to probably look a lot more skinnier before, this could be a challenge. This could cause even a depression as well after your delivery, because changes could be drastic for some people. And you need a lot of support system to kind of help you to go through it. But I think at the end of the day, when you see your baby, it kind of just helps, kind of just heals all that. And at the end of the day, I think you just need to make sure that you're having a healthy diet, and don't beat yourself around too much. There is just so much pressure of bouncing back to your original weight, or even skinnier after you deliver a baby. It's just such a norm in the society for people to expect mothers to bounce back immediately after they gave birth. So I guess you shouldn't be focused too much on that, and just focus on being a mom, enjoying every moment, because trust me, they pass really, really fast. Like, I feel like it was just yesterday that I had Zara, and I am actually planning her first birthday preparation right now. So enjoy the moment and don't worry too much about how you look. After you have a baby, your mindset, the way you think on a lot of things just changes so much. You tend to get so emotional over everything. Even just watching your baby sleep, or yawn, or just drinking milk is gonna make you tear up. It's just so normal. I did that so many times. I even do it until now, and I think I'll be doing it until I don't know when. So you tend to get so emotional over everything about your baby, especially when you hear all those cases that missing child, or a sick baby, or somebody did something really ill to a kid or a baby. You probably would feel sad before this, but after you have a baby, it's just a whole nother thing. Like, sometimes I even cry reading this news, because you can't help it but to put yourself in the position, and you get really protective, and you get really sensitive, and everything can make you cry. So I don't know until when this is gonna go on, and probably it will annoy her in the future. I kind of get why my mom is what she is right now. She gets really sensitive about our well-being, and I think mothers generally would be really, really on their toes, when it comes to about safety with their kids. So, like, for example, when my brother want to go for a school trip or something, and I'll be telling my mom, like, why are you being so strict with him? Just let him be. He needs to experience things. But I think right now, when I think about sending Zara out for like a school trip or something, I know I should let her go, but I know that I will freak out as well. So you gotta get used to that part. You will be surprised on how easy it is for people to label you as a bad mom. They probably won't say it, but they keep making you feel like you're inadequate, that you're not doing enough for your kid. So it could be intended, it could be intentional, or it could not be. And aside from people around you, you yourself will be beating yourself for the smallest thing that sometimes is beyond your control, and you will blame yourself for not doing it better, and you will label yourself as a bad mom. But yesterday, I think I was making lunch for Zara, and I was making her a snack. So I don't know why it didn't turn out the way it should be, and I was so disappointed, and I just started blaming myself. And I was thinking, dude, this is just a snack. I mean, stop beating yourself around too much. It's just a snack. Chill. If it didn't work, let her try. If she don't like it, then just, it's okay. So aside from people around you easily labeling you for being a bad mom, like, even them falling sick could make them blame you. When really kids get sick, it's normal for them to get sick. They will get sick no matter what you feed them, because their antibody is building up and they have to get sick so that their body will be resistant to it in the future. But sometimes you may feel the pressure from your closest people, from your in-laws, from friends. They will just question you or ask you to do better, to not do this, to not do that. Instead, I think the way for you to speak to a mother has to really you have to really think about the sentences, the words that you use. Like when you have a friend who the kid is sick, instead of saying that did you feed her wrong, did you do this, did you do that, just tell her that it's gonna be okay. Just tell her that it's normal, that kids get sick. As long as it's not something alarming and something that you shouldn't be worried about, it's fine. They will somehow recover from it. So be that support system for your friends, be that support system for your family, for your sister, for your aunt, whoever that is a new mom. Just give them a break. I don't know if anybody speaks about this, but the pain is real. It's so intense. I did not take any epidural. I probably will do another video about my whole birth experience. I did not take any epidurals when I was delivering Zara. I did not regret it at all, because I was just generally scared of huge needles, leave it alone on my arm, and this going through my spine. So I was really paranoid about it. So the pain is really, really, really another level. Like, it's true what people say about it, that I don't think I've ever encountered anything as painful as childbirth, but it was rewarding. It's cliche, I know, but the moment you see your baby, it's just gonna all go away. After that satisfaction of you to just push your baby out and to see them happy, crying and healthy, I think there's nothing compared to it. There's no feeling to it. Even after your delivery, you're gonna be facing a lot of pains as well. Like me, I went through normal delivery, so you're gonna wait for your stitches to heal, and the doctor kind of made a cut to get her head out, which was also painful. I think nobody really addresses the pain as much as they should, but yeah, it is painful. In case you're wondering, in case you were just going around watching videos to know if it actually is painful, let me just give it up to you straight. It is painful, but you kind of forget the feeling after that. You kind of forget the pain after baby. Like right now, I don't exactly remember how painful it was, but would I have another one right now? I think not, because it's still kind of fresh in my mind. But it's bearable. I mean, people do it 5-6 times. I don't know how they do it, but I don't know if I would ever have the strength to do it, but you're gonna get through it. You will. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped you in some level. I know it's scary if you are about to go through childbirth. It is scary, it is painful, but it's bearable. Many people has done it. Our moms have done it successfully, and it's going to be a really rewarding moment for you. And don't beat yourself up too much. Don't push yourself too much. Really enjoy the ride, and try to just absorb everything. Take it one at a time, and you're gonna be a great mom. Really try not to listen too much of what people say, and just enjoy every moment, because I think all these moments will really pass by so fast that you won't be able to even grasp it. Like the moment when the doctor puts your baby on your arms and they make these noises, these little cute sounds, and it's not gonna last long, trust me, because they're gonna grow up so fast. So enjoy every moment of it, and I hope you have a safe delivery. I hope the baby is healthy, and have fun being a mom. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.